Okay, here's a very simple way of releasing and unwinding the tissues in and around the glute and hip area, which can be really useful if you're prone to getting kind of tight hips, lower back pain on one side. So we're going to start by using a lacrosse ball, and what we can do to start with is just literally put it under the glute and towards the kind of upper part of the glute, nearly in the lower back. And I'm just going to start by just going from side to side on the ball, and I'm just regulating the pressure on the ball through how much weight is through my feet and through my upper body. And you could take 1 foot off if you wanted to, and I'm just really just kind of working through that area just to kind of release through here. Then what we can start to do is start to come onto the side a bit more. We can go up and down a little bit, we can go from side to side. But we're really just trying to hunt out and find areas of tension while we're working. Then we can come up and start to get even more deeper work in the main tissues of the glute. And again, I'm just trying to find places that feel juicy. If I feel a spot that's quite tough, I might just spend a bit of time on that, and I'm regulating how much pressure goes on the ball through my hands and through my feet. So I want it to be manageable and not too uncomfortable, because if it's too uncomfortable, you're going to be in too much pain and you won't be able to relax. So work all through those areas, hunting around. We can then come onto the side of the hip into this TFL, tensorofascial artery area here. And again, just do a little bit of work in that general spot. I'm regulating the pressure through my elbow and through my feet. And we can hunt through here. Then I can also target the front of the hip by grabbing a bigger ball. So I've got one here. And then in this instance, what I can then do is come onto my front and get the ball in the top of the quad, but explore through the front of the hip area, in the tendons, right at the front of the hip and in the soft tissue, and just do a little bit of release work through that area as well. And again, we're trying to work on a range that isn't too painful, because if it's too painful, we're going to be tense, and that's going to defeat the object of what we're trying to do, which is trying to release and unwind those tissues so that we can experience less pain and then greater movement capacity.